Good thing.
Hi, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, do you need me on camera? Because my internet seems a little weak. All right, I don't hear you though. You're on mute.
Okay, you should be able to hear me now. All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday evening to you all. Thank you so much for tuning into Radio Zindagi, America's largest and the most popular South Asian radio network. That's a Radio Zindagi for you. I am Sanjeev, coming live to you from Radio Zindagi studio in New Jersey. In this hour, sitting in for Radio Guru Kulraj Anand. As you know, Friday between 3:30 and 4 is the special show that we bring it for basically the business owners, small business owners, mid business owners, and especially who are in business, convenience stores, gas stations, and many other small businesses, because it's a very valuable information that we get from Mr. Elie Cates of NRI. So now this NRS is the company that Elie has founded. He's a CEO and a founder, and they provide all the services that you really need to know. And finally, Elie has joined us. Elie, happy Friday. Thank you for joining us.
Happy Friday. You're
Happy
looking a
Friday.
little better than my buddy Courage.
Oh, don't say that, man. Don't
Don't
say that.
worry.
He's going to
Only a
be.
couple 100,000 people are listening. They're not going to tell him.
There you go. Anyway, it just I get an honor to sit in place of him because he has taken a day off today. He's out on a personal mission. But anyway, Elie, as I hear about NRS a lot, everywhere I hear about NRS, and the credit goes to you because you founded this, and and then the company is doing well, and you're providing all the services that a small business owner really needs to have it, so that way they can focus on the business, and you take care of all the back end work from tracking inventory to their sales and profit and loss and everything else. So my question to you is, let's talk about gas stations. As you know, Indians are very heavily, hot and heavily invested in the gas stations. Tell us about gas station industry and the benefits of having a convenience store on the property with gas pumps.
So first of all, the way you introduced me, it sounds like you listen to the show every week.
Yes,
You
I
know,
do.
you're really a good pro, you're real pro, a pro.
Thank you.
But number two is um, gas stations is something that National Retail Solutions got into after we launched the world's greatest point of sale register.
Hmm.
Found that we had a couple thousand point of sale registers in the convenience stores that are at the gas stations, but they weren't connected to the pumps,
Right.
right? So these merchants called us up and they said, "We love your point of sale register, but how do we get it to talk to our pump?"
Hmm.
Because we want it to be integrated, so it's all in one package. So we built a team and we launched our petrol point of sale register, and it's taken off. People love it. It's constantly growing. Every week we're adding more locations, and we're very happy with the growth that's going on with the petrol world. And if you have a gas station and you're hearing my voice, or if you know somebody who has a gas station, you should give us a call. Now, I will tell you, by the way, this is the part of the show where my buddy Courage sings our jingle of
Yeah.
the phone number. Did he teach you that jingle when
He
he asked?
tried to, 1-800-242, something like that. So you just give me
Almost.
the number. Huh.
I will sing it. We'll sing it together.
Okay.
It's 877
Seven,
202
eight,
8112.
two.
It's nrsplus.com.
Yeah.
nrsplus.com.
877-202 two
8112.
8112 nrspay.com. All right. So now,
All right.
having a convenience store on the gas station property, what have you noticed, and how does it help a gas station owner to have the convenience store?
So they say, I don't know the exact statistics, but obviously in New Jersey it's a little less because people don't pump their own gas, so people don't get out of their car. But
Hmm.
they say 70% of all gas stations transactions, well, actually 70% of all gas stations have a convenience store, and they say 50% of all gas transactions get someone goes into the convenience store to buy something.
Okay.
So you want to drive the traffic into the convenience store, right? Because gas has very low margins
Hmm.
for a gas station owner, but the sandwiches have higher margins. So if they could sell, you know, 10 gallons of gas and which maybe they're making 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 cents, it doesn't seem like a lot, to make 30 cents. And then you sell yourself a sandwich where you're making $2, $3. Well, there you go. Now you're
It
making more
helps.
real money.
All right. So now I know, NRS really, they have a very strong foundation when it comes to convenience stores. But my question to you is now, at the gas station, when the gas being pumped, these are the gas islands outside the property, on the property, but outside the convenience store. How does NRS track the number of gallons sold and the money received through
So
NRS?
we have a very unique solution with what we put in was which is called a control system or forklift controller or a site controller. They have a few different names for it. And then connected to that that's like the bridge in between. And then connected is actually a bridge with the credit card processing. And then there's also a backup redundancy. So if it goes down, if the internet goes down, then we have a redundancy backup, and then it goes all the way to the pump and then all the way to the store, and then the store connects to the register, the pump connects to the system. And then what we also do is when some people have older pumps, their pumps are not EMV, and this may be one of your questions, so I don't mean to jump the gun,
Sure.
but
Go ahead.
they're not EMV approved because
Mhm.
EMV is something that came out within the last 3 to 4 years, but maybe maybe 5 years, but the pumps have been around for 10, 20, 30, 40 years.
Hmm.
So since they're not approved, we also have a retrofit kit. And why is that important? Because there's a lot of fraud, and I'm sure we've all heard about skimmers and frauds that goes on at these pumps, especially unattended pumps, right? Because nobody's watching it, and people put some type of devices there, and then they can steal your credit card numbers. So there's fraud that goes on a lot of, or theft that goes on a lot at some of these pumps. And if you don't have EMV, then the liability is shifted to you. You're responsible as the owner, and that could cost you hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. So we could put in this EMV retrofit kit so your older gas pump can be converted without spending $30,000 to change your entire pump system.
Hmm.
Plus downtime, right? We don't have downtime. Then we do have the relationships with some of the pump manufacturers. Bennett is one of the greatest pumps out there, and we have a very good relationship with Bennett pumps. And we can get you new Bennett pumps or refurbished pumps, and it's at a fraction of the cost. And there we can also control your terminals in your station. So there's a few different solutions we have, and if you're interested, you should give us a call. At least get a price. Even if you were pushing it off until now, get a price, and now you realize that everything that NRS does is the highest quality, the best programs at a fraction of the cost.
Absolutely, highest quality, best of the programs. And then once they call you, once they contact you, and let's say they become your customer, you do provide a complete back-end support, customer service, and everything, right?
Backend support. We have tobacco program integrated into our POS, which many registers do not. They use a third party. We don't use a third party. Everything's embedded with us.
Okay.
We have a license ID scanning, right? You know
Hmm.
how much trouble you can get into,
Yes.
not for selling gasoline necessarily to underage people, because I don't know if that's illegal. Maybe it is in some states. I don't know. But selling cigarettes or alcohol or controlled items that require ID. We have a license ID scanning program, and that's embedded into our point of sale register. We
Okay.
have a loyalty program, a rewards program, we have an online program, an e-commerce program, a build your own website program. We have so many different, a lottery protection program. We have so many different features and functionalities, and it's all at a very, very reasonable fraction of the cost that
Fraction of
everyone
cost.
else is
Yes.
offering, and that's why we're the best.
And that fraction of cost, gives the owner peace of mind. It gives them a freedom to completely focus on a business and take care of, other business related matters instead of just going crazy, looking at the volume of sales and looking at a computer and printing the reports and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and I mean, not to mention, we also have a merchant app,
Hmm.
right? The merchant app allows the merchant to leave the store and watch what's going on in the store, watch the inventory levels, watch the sales volume, see what items are being priced at certain numbers, if there are voids that are going on when you're not there. It's basically giving them the freedom to be free. It's
That's,
like
that's
I don't know if you
exactly.
remember when the remote control came out. I used to have a TV with no remote control, and then I had a TV with a remote control that had a wire connected to it.
Hmm.
And now I have a remote control where you can change the channel from the kitchen, and it gives you the freedom to be free. You don't have to be stuck in your store all day, all night.
And now there are voice activated remote controls that you can just, say it wherever you are, and your favorite channel comes on. So,
I
you know,
tell my Alexa that. But you know what? You just reminded me about one other item that
please.
NRS has. Listen, there's so many. I can sit here the entire time, the entire day and list them. But this is something very unique and very important for gas stations. We have a patented integrated panic alarm button into our point of sale register. Not
Hmm.
on the corner, not on the side, not an obvious button. It's a button that when someone comes in, a bad guy comes in and says, open the drawer, you open the drawer. The way you push the button sends a silent alarm to the police department. At the same time, the drawer opens. The police are there to greet the perpetrator at their car. God willing, if you're in a town or in a city that has the great response as far as police, and that saves lives, that protects the merchant. Obviously, it protects the business, and that's an integrated panic alarm system that only we have.
Hmm. Awesome. That's a great to know because I know NRS, they always continue to add great features to help out the business owners. Now let's touch base a little bit more on NRS Petro. How did you come up with that NRS Petro, the name, or it's a catchy
Well,
name.
National Retail Solutions is NRS and Petro is us. And when we came up with the logo, we made it a combination between a gasoline looking logo as well as the electric vehicles, because we're not just only about petroleum, but we're also going to be about gas stations and the future of gas stations. And that's why we have like the loyalty programs and the reward programs for these merchants. So
Okay.
customers who don't change their habits and continue to come and shop by these gas stations.
Absolutely. Anything else you like to add,
Now
Elie,
I'm
to the
enjoying hanging
conversation?
out with you today, but I do miss my buddy Cool Raj.
Yes.
And he's a lot of fun, and he definitely sings a little better than you. Um,
Thank
you
you.
know,
Thank you
you
so
know,
very much. He was very nervous. Okay, you're gonna take care of it. It's gonna be okay. I'm like, I'm gonna take
I'm
care of it. I know,
surprised he
Elie.
didn't. He told me that when he goes home, he's singing the jingle in the shower, like
Yes.
at night and then morning. He said his wife has been telling him she's driving him nuts with the jingle. 877-202-8112.
There you go. 877-202-8112. Couple of weeks ago, I heard you saying that your daughter heard Kulraj singing this, and she was singing the entire weekend around
Uh,
you.
all day she was singing it. Holy cow.
All right, my friend. 877-202-2112. That's the number, right?
8112, and that's and
8112.
and nrsplus.com or nrspay.com, or just Google National Retail Solutions and click the website and you'll
All
see
right,
it.
great. Fantastic. Thank you so very much, Ali. Thank you so
Take
much
care.
for your
Great to see
time.
you. Send my
Take
very
care.
best.
Have a good weekend. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, sir.
All right, take care. Bye now.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. This is the regular feature every Friday right here on Radio Zingi. We bring you NRS special conversation with Mr. Ali Katz, CEO and founder of NRS. As you heard, NRS pay.com, visit their website and get all the information that you really need to know. And next Friday, he's going to talk about some different features of NRS that's offered. All right. So with that note, I'm Sanjeev once again sitting in for Radio Guru Kulraj Anand, and it's a pleasure, to be here with him, to be here for him. With that note, I'm signing off and getting ready to start a show. Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, right here on Radio Zindagi. See you all. Thank you so very much. Do take care of yourself. And remember, Radio Zindagi, America's largest and the most popular South Asian radio network. Visit radiozindagi.com or download Radio Zindagi app on iOS and Android. Do take care of yourself. So